Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Guess the ELO, a series where there is more drama, heartbreak, betrayal, and ecstasy than a Spanish telenovela. You know the drill. I'm going to analyze my subscribers' games, and then I'm going to try to guess their ratings. Let's get into it. You know, I go like full Mr. Crocker. Fairly good, parents! So White begins the game with the move d4. Black responds with d5, and White goes for the London system. Fantastic opening choice thus far. Now here, Black plays the move c5, kind of standard counter strike in the center versus the London system, d4, d5, bishop f4, c5. There are a few ways to handle this position. One of them is to take that pawn. Now, I will never truly know whether or not this person came prepared with this move or just said, ooh, free pawn, because in this position, Black played a move that basically doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and that move is b5. Now, I'm not going to lie. When we had to re-record this video, I was in the process of explaining the fact that if White was about 1,000 to 1,300, I would say anywhere from 900 to 1,300, White would have snap taken. Because people at this elo, they will basically, if they can en passant and it may or may not result in a giant boulder falling on one of their relatives, they will still play the move en passant because, it's such an amazing move. Like, they're just going to play c takes b6 no matter what. Like, truly no matter what. I mean, it does not matter. If they play that move and lose all their pieces, at least they played c takes b6. But White plays the move e3, which makes me think that White is just kind of sticking to their guns. You know, White knows that for the London, they have to go here. Now, Black plays... Okay, I guess, taking this all the way back to the beginning, it looks like Black is just kind of playing standard stuff, but Black since then has played c5, b5, a5, which I'm not going to lie, literally those were Black's first four moves. But Black could be anywhere from like 130 up until like drunk grandmaster. I mean, that's just kind of the truth. Now, White takes the free pawn. It's checked. Now, at this point, Black cannot continue with the move e5, so Black plays bishop to d7, and rather than just following it up with bishop takes bishop, White retreats back to e2. Okay, that's not a bad move. Wow. And here, the players had bishop b5, bishop d7, bishop e2, bishop c8 three times, and they agreed to a draw like any two super GMs. No, in reality, White was inspired by Black's moving pawns to the 4th and 5th rank, so here White played e4 rather than just developing a knight and castling. Sometimes your opponent's doing stupid stuff throws you off. So e4. Now, Black, hasn't pushed all their pawns 2 squares, so Black plays the move e5, pushing a pawn 2 squares as well, counterattacking the bishop, but forgetting that the bishop can actually just take the pawn. Now, Black goes, wait a second, they took my center pawn, but I can also take a center pawn, so let me do that. Now, 2 queens see each other. I guess you... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you gave me the option to predict 20 different moves in this position, I would have never predicted that White played the move a3. The move a3 doesn't even begin to remotely make sense. I do suppose that you just... okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of hard to see if you're a beginner, but at least, a knight move or just kind of spotting that you could take something potentially. Okay, I mean, but it's not a blunder. Okay, well, I mean, Black was inspired by White pushing the pawn 1 square, so that definitely makes sense. Simple. Okay. Now, see, that move used to guard that, so that's just an easy take. Oh! Okay, so the move a3 had an idea. You wanted to push a pawn, but you wanted it to be protected. Okay, that makes sense. Black gives a check because they can. Now, does White move the king because it's the only legal move, or does White block? Okay, so White blocks. Bishop goes back, and now knight to c. Okay, beautiful. Now we're in business. Now we're doing things that make sense. Knight to d7. The knight is attacking the bishop. We don't guard the bishop. We're not really too worried about that. Now, does the knight take the bishop? I mean, you already moved the knight 1 square. You might as well kind of continue the journey. No, you move the knight, but you don't move it to the bishop. You just move it to the free square. Chess is oftentimes played on those empty squares, but you do forget that physical pieces also do stand in the way. Okay. Long castles. Now, these queens have seen each other for quite some time now, but now queen takes queen has backup and it is mate. And black, by some sort of miracle, just continues to move the horse, but inadvertently defends against checkmate. We have knight to f3, not taking the queen or the free knight. We have knight to f3, just finishing our development. Maybe it's a logical move. I mean, we're trying to play knight takes bishop, I suppose. Okay, queen to d7. Now, surely now that the queen is moved, you begin to notice that the queen can take... Nope, okay, I like that move. Very decent move. That queen used to guard the bishop. So you justify your recent knight move by taking the free bishop. g6. Okay, now, at this point, you're obviously capture thinking, right? So you've seen that you can take something, so you're starting to look what else you can capture. Perfectly... Yes. That is also something you can capture. It has nothing to do with this side of the board, but, I mean, I was sort of correct. So now rook takes, and now again you're thinking of captures. No, you're thinking of attacks. Okay, very good. c6. It actually turns out that you're a genius, because now the queen can go down all the way to the end, and that's mate, and you certainly played it. Oh! They actually played queen d8! Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's my theory. These people are rated 500 tops. I'm thinking like 380 to 450. Or I'm getting trolled. This game seems too good to be true. There seem to be too many simple blunders, and the game seems to make way too little sense. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I have coached a lot of 3 and 400s. They do not play d5, c5, b5, a5. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then e5. It just doesn't happen. So here's my logic. These guys are either somewhere between 2 and 400, or I'm getting trolled, and this is gonna be a game between two 2000s. Okay? I promoted the London course at the beginning. Is this how you play it? Well, generally, I mean, this far is good. Yeah, but this is not how you know, this is the thing, is like, White actually played very well. By the way, can we just appreciate, like, White actually played very well. White made no blunders. White's blunders were not punishing black for their blunders, if that makes sense. Computer is going to evaluate, like, b4 as a terrible move because you should be taking on g7. But White actually didn't make any... When did White blunder any... Oh, White blundered the bishop. Okay. With the exception of the bishop, White actually played quite well. b4 is a blunder? I mean, chat, relax. Okay, so here's my prediction. 300, or I'm getting trolled. Like, 2 to 300, or I'm getting trolled. All right, here we go. Wow. Yep. 2 to 300. Even less. 179. This person seems to play chess just because they enjoy it. As you can see, 70 games, like, but they're making improvement. You just need to get some good fundamental understanding and punishing your opponent's one-move mistakes, and you can quadruple this rating. So if you're like 2, 3, 400 and you're feeling like lost in the game of chess, yeah, chess is hard, you know? Chat, if a game is 94%, doesn't mean that someone's not playing legitimately. You saw the next game was 10%. Just because you play solidly one game, it's... I understand you're memeing, but you guys make the same joke 3,000 times. YouTube, this is why y'all are superior. There, I said it. Behave better. There you go. Because they don't make the same jokes 100 times. Y'all make the same jokes 100 times. There you go. d4. Knight f6. c4, e6. We have a Nimso Indian. All right? Let's stop the spam a little bit. Let everybody pay attention. We have a serious chess game. All right? But White has already made a critical error of not pushing 5 pawns to the 4th rank. Okay? So, very good opening. Gotham YouTube video coming soon. This video will probably launch late March, early April, this video. So, White plays bishop to g5. This is known as the Leningrad variation of the Nimso Indian defense. It's when you cross-pin each other. Bishop b4, bishop g5. All right? h6. Attacks the bishop. Very decent move. Bishop takes, queen takes. e3. Solid. c5. Very good. Very good stuff. Knight f3. Knight c6. This is perfect. This bishop hangs out until it's attacked. And then you take on c3, you damage the structure, and black will play b6, bishop b7. White is not taking or moving this pawn because the bishop and the queen will link up, and that will be devastating for white. So, a3, now is when you take, and perfect. Black is playing this perfectly. The other idea of the Nimzo Indian with black is that you double their pawns on c4 and c3, and then you play knight a5 and bishop a6, and then you target this pawn and make them immobile and make them tough to move. Okay? So now, white plays queen c2, and see, a lot of people with white don't know how to play the Nimzo. They just play random moves like this, and they don't actually do anything. Bishop b7, bishop e2, castles, rook d1. Okay, now black is already a lot better, because now the game plan is knight a5, rook c8, go win this pawn. Okay, so black needs to work on their middle games of the Nimzo as well. Knight e7 is just absolutely not what you're supposed to do. You are 100% supposed to go here and stockpile the pressure on c4, c3. I used to play the Nimzo. It's a fantastic opening. It's a fantastic opening. The problem is that at GM level, guys got insane prep with white. And it could be sometimes difficult to actually play the Nimzo for win because you're playing people who are super well prepared. Airplane sweaters from H&M. All right? All right, so we got knight to e7, dc5, and by the way, now you see the problem, right? Rook takes d7, yep. Bishop c6, and now the rook goes back. So now, black lost their pawn and has no wing pawns. Like, from this now, all these pawns are garbage. Every single pawn here is garbage and probably will just get traded. So rook d8, good move. Okay, that's a... Again, don't take the rook if you don't have to. Now black just has full control. White, of course, castles. Now, if I'm playing with black here, I'd probably play like knight f5 and just start some sort of attack. Yeah, at this point, black is just moving pieces because they can. I don't know what knight, I don't know. Rook d1, okay, now we're gonna, yeah, see both players just taking rooks because they can. And now, you know, black is down a pawn, but it really isn't felt. I mean, it's 3-on-2, but like... Right? Knight d6. Yeah, like, even though white is up a pawn... Oh, white's about to be up 2 pawns. Ah! Okay, take. Actually, I think black is better in this endgame. I think black probably has the better chances just because these pawns feel a bit weak. Okay, nah, if you trade, it's going to be a draw. Knight d7. Wait, trap the knight. Wait, the knight is getting trapped. Okay, never mind, we're just trading. I would just trap the knight. There's no threat here. I mean, knight b8's forced. King f7 here. Oh my, wait. I was thinking you could trap the knight, but it's not quite trapped because it can go to b5. But... Knight b2 and take? I don't know. Okay. Knight b2, take. All right. Black is still better here. Chat, why is black better? You guys know why? Why is black better? Because the most important pieces of the game are right here, and black is getting there faster. The king is closer to the center. Very well said. Except the guy that said that is rated 2600. Hey, guy who said that rated 2600. Listen. You're like the kid who's like a PhD in chemistry visiting a 6th grade science class, okay? Like, take a deep breath and stop calling out from the back, all right? You're here as a guest. my dude is sitting here trying to... My dude's got a higher rating than like 7 people in the chat combined, okay? Like, deep breath. All right, yes, black's king is closer to the center. Very good. Very good, guy who's rated 2600. So king f1, king e7, you see black's king has arrived faster. Now the fact that black even had the kind of cognitive presence to realize this, black is probably like 1400, absolutely minimum. If black is any lower than 1400, very impressive stuff. Now at this point where you put your king, you gotta really go to the weakness. You can't just chase the knight. Very good. Now here I would play this move because this freezes the pawn. This freezes the pawn. It allows knight b2, king c5, king b4, and probably black is just winning. And we got knight b6. Okay, also good. Baiting the pawn forward. And now black is completely winning because you have the outside pass pawn. So, if this was a d pawn, If this was a d-pawn, right, then this is a lot like closer to being a win. Sorry, a draw. But it's an a-pawn. So h4, knight moves, nice, trade the knights. Oh, terrible decision. What? What are we doing? What? You're gonna lose. You're losing in all the endgames here. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, you use the pawn as a decoy, and then, yeah, clean it up, 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 up, clean it up, and the game is over. Beautiful game. Okay, so I think, I mean, man, I don't know. I want to say, like, between 15 and 1600. Wow. You're 1200? Are you kidding me? This guy closed his account. Yo, you retired this guy. Wait, what? What? Played one game? What is going on here? This guy played one game, lost to you, and you literally made a guy quit the website? Did you play a game against yourself? What is going on here? Is this just the biggest coincidence of all time, or did you just, like, pay your friend to play against you? What? Next game, Gotham sub as the black pieces. Something is in my eye. Okay. E4, E6. Nice. This is what we like. This is the good stuff. Bishop B7. Nice. Good. This is exactly why the bishop on C4 is bad in E6, B6 positions. Takes. Queen E2. Now at this point, probably just bishop here. Reason I don't like this is because you can't develop easier now. Chess is not a game of one-move decisions, right? So you solve one problem, but you just gave yourself more problems. Right? Why not take the bishop? Because you're in check. Also, you said why not take the knight? Wrong piece. Nice. Wait, this is not danger levels at all. You could just take this bishop. Boss. This is not a threat. Just take the bishop, bro. It's just the free bishop. Okay, but we go here. Yo, my guy Random Noob really had us in the first half. Like, up until this point, I was like, yo, he taking the center, he got the bishop, he got the knight, right? They chillin', like Random Noobs completely, Random Noobs just doing their thing, right? Now we get this, all right, that move kind of makes sense. And then here, Random Noob just throws all the pieces out the window. There is one bishop hanging, there is a knight hanging, there is another bishop hanging. Let it be known that white, from completely normal position in 8 moves, hung 3 pieces in the next 4 moves. 3 pieces in the next 4 moves. Now, which one did black take? Okay. Okay. Good. Look at that. He's like, I got a castle by hand. Nice. Look at that. Look at that professional solution to the problem. Beautiful. All right, now at this point, probably what I do is go line up my rook and maybe try to play b4. Okay, I don't dislike that move. Yes. b4 is not bad. Actually, this you could just turn into a target. So you could just take it and then just go here and take it again. But b4 is obviously good. Okay, nice. Take the rook. Okay, not a bad move. No blunders. Nice. No blunders. Nope, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I don't know what this does. I think you just wanted to push a pawn, but okay. Getting some room for your king. Okay, really getting some room for your king. Not only are you guarding a square you're already guarding, but you're also, okay. All right, okay, okay. Take it, just don't even think. Good. Okay, that's it. Nice, clean, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Yes, yes, boom. Oh, sacks the knight to make the queen. Oh, and the fork to end the game. Damn. Yo, so here's the thing. For the 4 moves that white just went completely insane here with bishop g5, like black played like they were like 400, and then for the rest of the game, black played like they were like 1700. So, damn. But then again, I mean, you know, black also got given a head start by white literally losing all of their pieces. Like, white literally lost all their pieces. So, I want to say, like, honestly, like 1100. You know, I want to say like 1100 because I feel like an 1100 would get spooked here. Like, I feel like an 1100 would get like freaked out. Maybe 1000, 1100. I think that 1200 is the ceiling. If black is any higher than 1200, they need an intervention because what are you doing? Just take the bishop, boss. Like, what are you afraid of? You know, but to be honest, black only played one bad move this whole game. Black played one bad move. H6. H6 was the one bad move that black played. No joke. Because after that, black just played normal chess. So, you know what? Oh, man, this is tough. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. The rest of the game, black really did not have anything that they could have done. There's a couple of moves in here, some very subtle moves. I gotta really think here. I'm going to say 980. Not 970 to 1130 is the range. 970 to 1130. That's the range. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I was right. It was 1100. It was 1100. Wow. 1100. Oh my god, my first instinct was 1100. Oh man. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff, brother. Listen, this is #1 bullshit, brother. You know this. Yeah, white is 1100. Yeah, I don't know, man. White went crazy. Yo, shout out to LP Stanford who supported the stream. How long did white spend on those moves, by the way? Okay. Yeah, 4 seconds on bishop g5 is lunacy. And yeah, black overthought. See, black thought for 27 seconds and got scared. And white spent 11 seconds on knight takes d5, really? But why can't you just take like this? Like, did white think that this was mate? There's a bishop right here. I don't know what white was thinking. But, you know, LP Stanford, that's the thing, he played one bad move. Like, we have to now realize that black played one bad move. After that, black just played normal chess. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. People are crazy. I don't know how y'all be playing chess like this, man. Y'all out of your goddamn minds. All right, next game. Right. E4. Okay, we have a open Sicilian. Take, bishop g7. So this is known as the accelerated dragon. Bishop to e3. Yeah. Whoa, chat. When black goes e5, what square is weakened? What square is weakened? Oh my god. d6, bro. Bro, knight b. Oh, bro. Bro, +4 after. Oh god. This game is why, this game is why, this game is why nobody rated 1500 or lower should play the Sicilian defense. You literally lost the game on move 6. Like, people, you can't just be like, I'm playing the dragon. Bro, you lost on move 6. Why can't you be a normal person and play e4, e5? Or be a normal person and play the Scandinavian defense? Why y'all like, ain't playing the dragons? Bro, you can't be making losing blunders on move 6. Stop. Now, having said all that, white played here. Like, white didn't even play knight b5. And you know, but still, this is terrible for black. This is terrible for black. Like, that's it'd be like you played the dragon, you blocked your dragon bishop, you lost the fight for the center, you gave yourself terrible dark sword weaknesses. Oh my god, I would just go bishop c5 here. You're never gonna castle. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, dude, you're not gonna make. What is this? What are we doing here? Oh, queen e5 though. Oh, queen e5. Because white freaked out. White was like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. I got x-rayed. First of all, on a serious note, besides just random noise making, bishop f8 hits the queen. You have to anticipate this. Right? Like, you have to anticipate this. Plus, you're not actually threatening mate, but you're threatening, oh my god, queen e5 was just winning on the spot. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. So close, but so far. Now you're down a piece. Oh, man. Now black is playing well. Now black is making trades. Oh, good move. Fighting in the center. Oh, what the heck? Why is black playing like a grandmaster now? What is this? Oh my god. No, just blocks the pawn. Puts the second rook in the... Oh. This is the worst bishop of all time. This bishop should be in an art museum. You know, it's like you know, blocked in like some painting of a person staring out a window, but there's a brick wall there, you know, just... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And now black is just black. Oh, the game is over. And see, black is gonna leave this game like, the Sicilian dragon is so strong. I beat everybody when I play the Sicilian dragon. It's like, no, dude, you lost because the guy hung all their pieces. You did not win this game because of the Sicilian dragon. Like, you know, you go full Mort Goldman. I saw the queen takes pawn after I blundered. Yes! No! You make me so... Wait, this is your game? Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is your game. Oh, you did everything so well. Queen e5. Oh, one blunder changes the whole game. See, here's the thing. White played well. White played well, even knight c6. I mean, now you know knight b5, right? Now you know knight b5. You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So, we got Les V in the chat who played this game with white, right? White made one bad move. This. That was white's one mistake. So, actually, long term... White has better prospects in chess than black. Let me tell you why. Because white played a good opening, took advantage of the position, and was a move away from winning the game. If you can get a move away from winning the game every chess game you play, then you will be a very good chess player. Whereas black needs therapy, okay? Black needs therapy. First of all, black needs to stop playing this opening. Second of all, black needs to stop making devastating positional weaknesses. Third of all, black needs to stop getting one move away from losing the game. And fourth of all, well, no, after that, black just played like a grandmaster. Honestly, I think like right here in this position, the younger sibling got the older sibling and was like, hey, can you save my position? And the older sibling was like, okay, sure. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know. Like, literally don't know what happened. Between the opening and here, man, the ELO guess is tough, though. The ELO guess is tough. 850 to 980. That's my range. 850 to 980. Here we go. This is not the game. 850 to 980. Okay! And you almost beat one. Okay! Okay! You're 8. Okay! Okay, yes, that was good. That was a good game, and you played with higher caps. But that happens. Great game. For all my theatrics, on a serious note, great game. Listen, I have to farm the Keck W's, and I have to farm the likes on YouTube somehow, and the comments, right? The more people on YouTube who tag a minute in the video and say this was hilarious, the more engagement, the more it gets pushed out. You know, the more Keck W's, the same thing. So, that was a very decent game. If Gotham Sub was black in that game, I would have probably had a mental breakdown. So that was a very decent game. And now we will end with Gotham Sub being with the black pieces. C4, C5. Now this C5 I don't hate because this is just the English. Knight C3, Knight C6. No, I mean, listen, the point of this is not to be mean. The point of this is that when you guys do silly things, I react in a dramatic fashion. But you showed no fundamental flaws of your chess. Like, you played well, you just blundered. Meanwhile, this Gotham Sub, I mean, alright. Look, whoever sent me this game, I don't know who you think you are. You are not Alpha Zero. You are not Magnus Carlsen. You are just a degen who played the move H5 for literally zero reason. There was no reason to play this move. This move does nothing. Does literally nothing. All you accomplish with this move is pushing a pawn 2 squares. I'm not joking. You could have done it with any of the pawns that could go 2 squares. H5 is not... I don't know who you think you are, but stop. Okay? Stop. I don't know what H5... What is H5? H3... Oh, you got him scared. Okay, now, we go to the other side of the board. Now, this game is a perfect example of two people who don't know how to handle a closed position. You gotta look for the advantageous pawn breaks. So the advantageous pawn break could be B5. You're never gonna get this. It could also be planting a knight in the center of the board. Shout out to Eric, long-time sub, 28 months. Amazing, right? H6, G5, or F5. Move the knight out of the way and play the move F5. Transfer the knight, look ahead into the future where you want your pieces to end up, okay? All right, okay. This is I like this. I kind of like this, because it's so strange it might work. Oh god, don't hang your queen. Thank God. But see, now you're allowing your opponent to mobilize. Okay, or not. See, this is just an example of two people who don't really know what they're doing. Because you've got 3 pawns on dark squares and you've traded off your light squared bishop. Now the knight is going to live forever. Oh, great move. Oh, it could backfire, though. It could really accidentally backfire. No, black just says, you know what? You did it. I'm going to do it too. Now we're going to have an explosion. Except, who likes an open position? The person with 2 bishops or the person with 1 bishop? Correct, the person with 2 bishops. I know you all said that. So we get takes. Yeah, and like, what is your rook doing? A rook is not supposed to be all up in everybody's face. So rook b1, knight d4. Check here. Feels wrong. Feels a bit wrong here. Okay, knight g5 takes. Yeah, see, computer likes this. It likes this, and it just sees that there's dark squared weaknesses, right? Okay, takes. Oh, that's a terrible trade. This one trade, look at this. -1, -7. Wow. Wow, because of how strong this bishop became. Force mate, no? Some sort of check? Check. Oh, don't go here. Oh god, don't go here. Okay, very good. Now you're threatening mate in 2. Double check, mate. Knight f1. Oh, yes. Yes! Beautiful! This is a perfect example of opposite colored bishops benefit the attacking player. So a couple of moves ago, white had a very solid positional edge. And then when this happened, black traded incorrectly. Black traded for the sake of trading. You see, take. But by taking, you just took and activated your opponent's pieces. This bishop was the key factor. Look what ends up happening here. White trades off the dark squared bishop, and every single pawn that white has is on a light square. You trade your dark squared bishop. You have 6 pawns on light squares, and I have a dark squared bishop. Your light squared bishop is terrible. Actually, you guys want to see something else? Every piece white has is on a light square. If every damn piece is on a light square, who's accounting for the dark squares? Now, knights, when they stand on a light square, fight for dark squares, but you're not fighting for anything enough. I have dominance over all those squares. You're never moving a knight there, right? What is this rook doing? This queen's not fighting for any dark squares. It's fighting for that. It's not fighting for the most important ones, which are right around the king. So, wow. I have no idea because, okay, so h5 is a really strange move. So nobody would play h5. This game definitely felt a little bit lost. This is a very tough one. At least 1,000. The players showed way too much control. I'm going to say 12 to 1,300. I'm going to say 11. Yeah, I'm going to say 12 to 1,300. Could be slightly above 13, could be slightly below 12. Let's see. 12 to 1,300. That might have been one of the worst games I've ever seen a 1,700 play. Listen, and I mean that in the nicest way. I mean, oh God. And you should be proud. You played well.